Getting married to someone is a major decision that we take in our life. It takes a lot of efforts and sacrifices for any marriage to work out, right? But after a particular period of time, when we have done everything, the sacrifices, the compromises, and everything which takes for a marriage to sustain and work out, it fails. That is when we take an individual decision for ourselves that this is not working out and it's time to take a divorce. Yeah. Now that you have decided that it's time to take a divorce and save yourself from this emotional trauma, you go and visit a lawyer, and after a lot of discussions, you file a petition and you apply for a divorce in the court. Now that you have applied for a divorce in the court, you are done with the relationship, you are done with the person. You don't want anything to do with the emotional stress and the emotional trauma that that person has been giving to you, and you have been psychologically getting disturbed by your life partner. So when you have decided to call it a quits and the court case has commenced, there is delay in the court case. The case is going on and on and on and on and on for years together, and there is no conclusive decision, and you are stuck to a relationship which is already emotionally traumatizing, and you are not able to understand the reason why this delay in getting divorced. So if you are such a person who has been facing a lot of delays and problems in getting divorced, and also a lot of time getting wasted behind these court cases, then this video is about to help you, because in this video I'm about to explain to you why there is a delay in getting divorce in our lives. So this is very interesting and this is very knowledgeable. Watch this video till the end. Don't skip, because everything which I mention will have some connection with your life, right? So hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are doing great, and I welcome you back to Purab's Astrology. Let's get into the surgery of this horoscope. Okay. The first thing to know is that whenever there is a troubled married life, so there is some problem with the 7th house of your horoscope, right? There is an affliction in the 7th house of your horoscope. Malefics are placed in the 7th house of your horoscope, or the lord of the 7th house is in a malefic house or under the influence of Rahu, Ketu or Saturn. Then and only then you will face problems in your married life. Okay. So in this case, in this horoscope, you can see that Rahu is placed in the 7th house, and Rahu is afflicting the 7th house, and the lord of the 7th house, Venus, is placed 12 places away in the 6th house of court cases, litigation and problems, and is getting debilitated here. Okay. So the 7th house is afflicted because of Rahu, and the 7th lord is in the loss angle, that is 12 places away, and it is getting debilitated in the 6th house. So this shows problems in the relationship and loss of the marriage, because it is going in the loss angle, right? So it's fine. The relationship didn't work out. There is problem in the relationship, in the marriage, and there is loss. So you have filed a court case, because the 6th house is the house of court cases. So the court case has started. But why is it so problematic to get divorced? Why is there unnecessary delay, tension, anxiety, frustration in getting this divorce done? That is because of the influence of Saturn over the lord of the 7th house, or the lord of the 6th house, or the aspect and the connection between Saturn and the 6th house in your horoscope. Okay. So whenever Saturn will be aspecting the 6th house of court cases, or aspecting the lord of the 7th house of relationship, or aspecting the lord of the 6th house of court cases and problems and quarrels, then Saturn will inject its energy into the 6th house, and therefore hence there will be delay in getting divorce. Saturn is delay, anxiety, tension, long-standing commitment, right? And whenever Saturn's influence is over the 7th house, the lord of the 7th house, the 6th house, the lord of the 6th house, then Saturn is equal to delay, guys. Saturn is equal to problems. So when can that happen? When Saturn is placed in the 1st house of your horoscope, when Saturn is aspecting the 7th house of relationship. So whenever there will be a relationship in your life, to get into the relationship and to get out of the relationship, it will take a lot of efforts and delays because Saturn will slow down the 7th house, right? Similarly, when Saturn will be in the 5th house of your horoscope, then Saturn will be aspecting the 7th house of relationship. So again, the same thing, the aspect of Saturn, so there will be delay in getting into a relationship and getting out of the relationship, right? In the same manner, if Saturn is placed in the 10th house of your horoscope, then it will be again aspecting the 7th house with its 10th aspect, and because of that, there will be problems and delay in getting in and getting out of a relationship. But why is there a problem in the court case? Okay, here is the logic. Whenever Saturn will be placed in the 4th house, then it will be aspecting the 6th house of court cases and litigation. And in this case, the Lord of the 7th house also is in the 6th house, and Saturn is aspecting the 6th house of court case and litigation. So delay in justice, delay in getting the divorce, because Saturn's energy is getting injected into the 6th house. Okay. Similarly, if Saturn is placed in the 9th house, then Saturn will again aspect the 6th house of court cases and litigation. And because of the aspect of Saturn, there will be delay in getting divorce. In similar manner, if Saturn is placed in the 12th house of your horoscope and Saturn is aspecting the 6th house of court cases and litigation, then again there will be delay in getting divorce. And this is not only limited to divorce. You can apply this formula in other cases also, in other problems also. If there is an influence of Saturn in the 6th house, then definitely sure there will be delay in cases, court cases, and divorce is also a court case, guys. So because of that, you are facing problems. The next funda is that if Saturn is aspecting the Lord of the 6th house, so whatever experience you will be getting from the 6th house can also be seen from the Lord of the 6th house. Okay. In this case, imagine that the Lord of the 6th house is Mercury, because the 6th house is Virgo sign, and the Lord of the 6th house is placed in the 3rd house of efforts. Okay. So it is a Upachaya house, and anything that goes into 3rd house takes a lot of efforts and delays. Okay. So already there is delay and efforts in getting your court case and divorce case done. But if Saturn is aspecting the Lord of the 6th house, here Saturn is aspecting the Lord of the 6th house with its 3rd aspect, then again you will face delay and long-standing court cases, right? So whenever you want to get divorced, you have to see 3 things. The number 1 thing, the aspect or placement of Saturn in the 7th house of relationship and marriage. Number 1. The second funda will be the aspect of Saturn over the 7th house. The third would be the aspect of Saturn on your 6th house of court cases or the Lord of the 6th house of court cases. Then sure shot delay, sure shot problems. So if this is the scenario and if you're going through such problems, the best thing to do is to do remedy for Saturn. Now what is the remedy for Saturn? Remedy for Saturn is simple. You can either worship Ma Kali. If you worship Ma Kali, then all the Saturn problems will come down. Or you can directly worship Lord Saturn and you can chant the mantra of Saturn. Om Nilanjana Samabhasam Raviputram Yamagrajam Chaya Martanda Sambhutam Tam Namami Sanescharam. So if you chant this mantra of Saturn, the influence of Saturn will come down. Or you can help handicapped people, old age homes, and through that also you can reduce the malefic influence of Saturn in your horoscope. So in your horoscope, if Saturn is anyway influencing the 7th house, the 7th lord, the 6th house, the 6th lord, then sure shot problems and delay in court cases. So don't break down, guys. Saturn is delay but not denial. Justice is served always, but it takes time. Because Saturn is a slow moving planet, Saturn is a karmic planet, and because of that there is always slow and steady progress and delays, right? So I wish you all the best. If you are done with the relationship, if you have made up your mind that you don't want to continue this relationship, then take a call for yourself, get divorced and start a new life with a new person. So that's it for today. I love you all. This is Purab signing off from Purab's Astrology. Adios, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Take care, guys.